And they're messaging me. What's going on, people? People! How the hell are you? It's Friday. It's bitch night. I'm Wade. Gonna have some fun tonight. I don't know what's going on. I didn't write a show. I didn't do anything. I did zero prep for the show this week. I just kind of thought, fuck it, let's swing it. It'll be fun. It'll that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna wing it. Gwen's here. She's here stalking me some more. I keep bugging her on the all the other podcasts that we both go to. She's just stalking me. That's all there is to it. I have my own personal stalker. Her name's Gwen Sokolodiak. I don't know how to say your last name, Gwen. I'm just hammering away at it. It is Friday. We got all sorts of fun games coming your way tonight. We're going to have the cast of characters join in later on, I'm sure of it. And it's just going to be a piss show. It's going to be just an after party because that's the way things are going. And hey, look who's here. Hey, it's that lady there. See, look at her. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Not bad. Well, where's the second drink?
Oh, the other drink?
Yeah, look at you go. Two-fisted.
Hot and cold. Depends if I'm flashing or not.
God. Oh, my God. Oh, what a week. Yeah, I couldn't do a show last week, man. I sound nasally. My headphones are all fucked up, but I'm not going to fart with them now. I couldn't do a show last week. I was beat. Last week just beat the shit out of me.
In bed by 9:15.
Tuesday we got the big dump of snow and shit. And let's try that. And working through it on Tuesday, all that snow and ice and shit and getting stuck every 15 feet just wore the shit out of me. Wednesday was no better. Thursday was no better. Friday, I was bagged. I got home and I think I watched Bonzi's podcast and went to bed.
Yeah, I think that was it for us.
Yeah, it was an early night and there was, wait, join Wade on his podcast afterwards. I'm not doing it, man. I can't stay awake. If you guys want to watch me sleep, send me a private note. I'll set something up where you can watch me sleep. I mean, I know Gwen's right. Gwen's into that. Gwen's my stalker. She'd love to watch me sleep. I just know it. You can tell. Yep.
The only time I watch you sleep is wondering how the hell you fell asleep so fast.
Easy. I close my eyes and my mind goes off. That's how it works. It's life in the big leagues, man.
No. That's when you remember everything you forgot since 1950. Wait, I wasn't here yet. Okay, 1980.
How old are you?
Well, I'm certainly not 1950 old.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Better not be. I'm going to have to get double check on your warranty.
I don't have warranty papers like you do.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I came with a warranty. That's.
I don't have a warranty.
We discovered that, about 10, 12 years ago?
Yeah,
15 years ago? Something like that?
Cleaning out the safe. Yeah,
cleaning out the safe. I'm adopted. My mother gave me my adoption order here years and years ago, and I just threw it in the safe and left it there. Didn't think anything of it. And then one night we were sitting around and cleaning out the safe, and there's my adoption order. Well, I wonder what it really says. So we opened it up and started reading and stuff. Something to the effect that if within the first 6 months you find that this situation isn't going to work for you, and or if there's a defect in the child, you can return for a full refund. So I went screaming over to mom and dad's with my adoption order, going, "You dumb assholes! Huh? You had an out. Look at this. 6 months. You were out. You could have saved all his trials, tribulations, and troubles for the last 58 years. But no."
I think it was a swap a child thing at 6 months. You could swap it for another one.
Maybe. Yeah, Tamara's right. If she had only known.
Yep.
Yeah, you just be careful, Tamara. You're still young enough to give up for adoption.
She only wishes she was given up for adoption.
Probably. Oh yeah. So no, I put the word out. I've sent invites to everybody and links to everybody that if you want to get involved, jump on in, and we'll get going. And
I think
Tamara says
either Tamara.
Tamara says, I might jump in as long as we're discussing Bonzi's third ball. I don't know what Tamara has about Bonzi's third nut, but she's right into it.
Infatuation.
Yeah, that's got to be it. I don't know. Boy, did I ever raise her right?
Infatuated with balls? That's not a good thing necessarily.
No, she's just as demented as I am.
Yeah, runs in the family.
Mm-hmm. Gallops.
Without a stop. It's amazing.
Yeah. So anyways, that's why I didn't do a show last week. I was just wiped. It wouldn't have been pretty. It wouldn't have been good. And it was just ugly. It was just god awful ugly, So I went to bed. I just said, fuck it. I'm going to bed.
It was a rough week.
It was. You had a rough week last week too.
Well, then I worked 2 weekends back to back, and I don't usually work weekends back to back. I usually get a weekend off, then work a weekend, but that didn't happen. Because I had to change all these dates around.
Yeah, I had to change the clocks. I know how you feel. Actually, that came up at work today. Why is your vacation sheet all mumbled with mixed dates and different dates? When exactly are you going?
Have you tried to book a flight? So you should have said.
So I looked at Terry. That's exactly what I looked at Terry. I said, "Have you tried to book a flight?" And he just got home from Arizona here on Tuesday, and they were supposed to be home Monday, and their flight got bumped to Tuesday. And it's like, oh yeah, I guess so, huh? Okay, so here so far it's. I'm leaving on the 3rd and I'm home on the 12th or whatever.
15th.
Or 15th. That's what it is so far.
It used to be the 12th.
Yeah, it used to be the 12th. It got bumped to the 15th. And he's all okay.
If you miss that PCR test, you ain't coming back. And there might be a 5th lockdown yet because now they're talking about a 5th variant coming out of Africa.
Yeah, they've stopped all flights coming into Canada out of Africa, which means...
Well, maybe send them some vaccines. And
which
we can
means
stop this thing from mutating some more.
No, they've got 60 million vaccines. They've asked in Africa. They've asked not to be sent any more vaccines. People there were hesitant to get it. It's like the States. Their vaccine rates are like 50%. Same thing as the States. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing a show next Friday. Because I'll be on the flying machine. That was the other part that came up this morning too. And Doe's really excited about this trip. And Terry's, she's not even going. I said, no, but, and he goes, what? Oh yeah, because you're gonna be away 2 weeks. She'll like that, being alone 2 weeks. Yeah. I said, well, not only that, I got another email here the other morning. My flight changed again. Terry's, what? I said, yeah, from 8:15 to 8 in the morning. So I'm out of here 15 minutes earlier, and she's even happier about that.
Yeah, that's everything. Everybody assumes that I'm going, eh?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. It's like, no,
yeah,
I'm not going. And it's like, well,
No.
why aren't you going?
Because somebody's got to stay home with the cat.
I would take an extra dog next weekend, but if you remember, they don't get along. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That'd be really tough.
Yeah, it would be.
And I'm working next weekend.
Yes, you are, and I won't be here.
I am working next weekend.
Do we have a big kennel in the basement?
No, I sold it.
We sold it.
Yeah, I only have the one kennel.
Okay, I wasn't sure. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, next Friday show. Like I say, I'm not sure about next Friday yet because I'll be in Mexico. The flight. I'm in early enough where I could probably throw a show together in the last few minutes, but I don't know the Wi-Fi situation because I think they're still in the 3G area of Mexico. I don't think they're even up to 4G down there yet. I'm not sure.
I could throw out a blurb on Facebook or
I'll
something.
throw something up. I'll touch down on Facebook throughout the couple weeks there and try and figure out a way to live stream the wedding as well. Maybe we'll see.
I think the easiest way would be GoPro.
If only I had a GoPro.
And Mickey does.
Yeah, Enrique does. We'll set that up. We'll get Enrique to set his up, and
I don't know how you're going to be in two places at once, so
I'll just strap it to my chest, my forehead, something. As I'm walking around taking pictures, you'll get the live feed of people's feet. Yeah, whatever.
that's when you enlist one of Heather's boys.
That or just we can just put the GoPro on the. Well, I could use my phone too because on the new tripod that you bought me for Christmas. Thank you very much. It's much needed and going to come in handy. There's that telephone adapter for it, so I could set up my phone on it.
Yeah, but you
As well.
still need somebody to move it, right?
No, and just direct it right at the ceremony. That's all. Just at the
Yeah.
the Pope, and then Heather and Enrique. And the Pope says, "Do you like her?" And he says, she's all right. And then he looks at Heather and says,
Finger puppets, here we go.
"Do you like her?" And she looks at him and goes, he'll do.
Nah,
Eh.
it's better than what I had, but nah.
You may now kiss each other. Do we have to? Oh, you should.
There's been enough of that all over Facebook. They don't need to kiss again. I'm sure it's good.
Oh, we should. I got to edit that part out and give it to Heather and Enrique. I think. So here we are.
It's only at 12:20, and so there you go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
You just
there you
find
go.
the 12:20 mark, and there you go.
Yeah, exactly. Why does Tamara have so many kids? What does that have to do with the price of rice in China? The reason you have so many kids is because you skipped sex ed in school and don't know what the fuck birth control is.
11 in health, I think she had.
Yeah, something like was a 13 or an 11 in health. What was that? Yeah, something to that effect. So yeah, we got that going on. We're gonna have another dog here next week, but that isn't happening now. Lachlan was going to bring his doggy over here when they went to Hungary. Well, I guess that was a couple weeks from now. But they've decided instead of destroying our house with their dog, they're going to put their dog in a kennel. Which they want to get the dog used to being in a kennel for when they have to run away to Toronto for the other daughter's film festivals and then run all over the world to the other daughter's dance recitals. So that only makes sense. You got to get the dog used to the kennel. It's hard to rely on people all the time, and from there. Oh, I see. So that's why you have so many kids, because we talk about balls.
Got it.
Makes perfect sense now. Oh, where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong?
I had nothing to do with it.
I know.
I left that up for you, Sue.
I know. If you're watching on Facebook, do yourself a favor and jump over onto YouTube, search my name, Wade Polloway, and watch from there. That way, when you comment, the comments actually pop up in here and I can see them. If you're commenting on Facebook, I can't see them. I don't know what's going on.
It's not linked.
So, yeah, they don't like it. Facebook is really funny. They change their parameters every 37 seconds so that they can't link up between the two.
They do it on purpose.
Yeah, they do it on purpose.
Everything on Facebook right now is Black Friday sales. Who the fuck cares?
Who came up with Black Friday? I meant to look that up. Where did that terminology derive from? Friday.
I don't exactly know, but I know it was always a big thing about Thanksgiving. So it's just kind of an extension of their Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I mean, I understand Cyber Monday, but Black Friday makes no sense to me. Ouch. I don't know. Doesn't. I don't know.
I'm surprised that they're still going with Black Friday and they haven't changed that because, like everything else, the political aspect of the name, right?
There's going to be a shift here in the next 6 to 8 months to a year. There's going to be far less political correctness. I can see it happening already in certain places, certain things we've discussed on other podcasts.
People are just fed up with it.
People are sick of it. They've had enough, and it's reached its crescendo after 6 or 7 years, and things are going to not go back to how they was, in the Archie Bunker era of television or F Troop.
That was big, yeah.
I watched, there was only 12, 13 episodes of that over the course of 2 seasons back in 1968, 69. And before Cody packed it in, I actually watched both seasons of F Troop. And even I sat there going, holy fuck, they got away with this shit back then? Wow.
Well, I don't understand how they figure that taking down monuments is going to change history. History's there for a reason. It's to show you how stupid you were and hope that you learn from it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just because you find out 200 years later the guy was a douchebag doesn't
justify.
He's not here to defend himself. Maybe he wasn't a douchebag. Maybe things are being misunderstood at this point in time. You're reading into something wrong, or who knows? It just
misinterpretation. It's all in interpretation. But I mean, you can't strike the history books of every aspect of it. I mean, as far as being white is white, growing up, I just thought Aunt Jemima was the lady who made the pancake mix. Like, I didn't give a shit.
I thought Uncle Ben grew rice.
And I grew up in a bigoted house. My grandmother was very bigoted, and I didn't turn out that way. No. So it just depends who. I always thought that across the street was Hungary, though, because my grandmother used to refer to them as the Hungarians across the street. So I just thought Hungary was across the street. I didn't know any different. That's why I'm still shitty with a map.
Well, it's no different than me. I grew up in Beverly, right on the banks of the North Saskatchewan River.
So
North Saskatchewan.
Could have been something else on the other side.
I used to get my ass kicked by the old man for going down there and playing along the riverbank all the time. But the other side of the river, they spoke German.
The things you think of when you're a kid, eh?
Yeah, they all spoke German. And I always thought, too, when we were driving on the highway and you know how your wheels are rolling and you're doing 60 miles an hour, 100 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
Was the car moving or were we actually moving the earth under our wheels?
I thought that the earth just turned to where you wanted to go. I actually thought that. Like, funny things to think of when you're a kid.
Yeah. Now as a professional driver, I still think that same way. It just makes the day go by quicker. I drive in cartoon form.
That's like the old, what was it? You turn somebody's head in circles like so many times that you ask them in the end, are you here? Are you really here? Shit, can't think of it now. But all these different philosophies and stuff, and then you get them going, and then you ask them, "Are you really here, or do you just think you're here?" The whole philosophy thing, and they're like,
Exactly.
It's always fun to do with somebody who's been drinking or smoking.
Yeah. I had a thought, and it was gone. I forget what the hell I was going to say, and it was really important too. I don't remember. Well, it couldn't have been that good. So, anything to bitch about? Lady, what do you got to bitch about this week?
Just idiots. Just idiots. Just because...
It's the world of retail.
Just because the area that you are in as a retiree has said you don't need to wear masks anymore doesn't mean on the outside of where you live, it's the same. Wear your damn mask. It's just simple. Don't come in. And our sign clearly says if you are ill and do have the flu or whatever, don't come in. And what do? Can you tell me where the flu and cold medicine is? Why? I have the flu. Get out. It's real simple. Get out.
Why can't you be like the rest of the anti-vaxxers and go bathe in bleach? Come on. Get with the program. I know. People are just so dumb. I do have one bitch. It's not even so much a bitch. It's a consumer review. A consumer fuck, I'm having English hard. I have a consumer
Spanish
complaint.
horse.
Oh, Spanish. I have a consumer complaint.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is it?
London fucking drugs.
Oh yeah.
You know, I sent
That was my
two
bad because that was referred to me as
the
good
go-to.
quality print.
Yeah. So I sent 2 prints off to them to be printed into 8x10s. I checked them on the computer. They're clean. They're absolutely perfect. They're clean. They're sharp. They're in focus. There is a little bit of grain to them because I wanted it that way. Not as much as what's in the finished prints that they did, but there is a little bit of grain in them because that's how I wanted it. Because they're night pictures, and I kind of wanted it to look
Old.
I don't know, old and eclectic, and I don't know what other words to describe it. And it's of a building in La Panito, Mexico. There you go. I don't know how well you can see that. Maybe put it behind the light.
It's got a
So there's a big Coke sign there you can see, and just some roll shuttered doors. It's kind of hard to see, but it's an old building, a apartment above, a store, and
they took it upon themselves to crop it.
yeah, my watermark is down in the lower corner. Wade Polloway Photography Copyright. Da 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 da.
And they cut it off.
Yeah, they cut it all off. They cropped the shit out of it the wrong way. Both pictures, they did the same.
This one's even worse.
That one's even worse. The highlights in the windows are blown right out, which aren't that way in the way they've been produced. They just blew it. Just blew it. So if you ever need prints done, don't go to London Drugs. It's just not worth the extra money. And it was extra money because I think we paid $12 for the 2 of those. $6 each. So it's not expensive, but you can go to Walmart and for $1.49 they'll do a better job. I mean, I've got prints here from Walmart that are absolutely fantastic.
And you don't have to wait a week.
Yeah, you don't got to wait a week. I can go in there and boom, they're done in 15 minutes, half hour. I had a 11x14 print done, and it came out phenomenal. Oh, look, it's the drunk guy from Arizona. Bonzi, how the hell are you, brother?
I'm wonderful. Listen, I don't know how long I've got because
they're going to fucking lynch you, aren't they?
I don't know. There's... Come on here. Come on in. Dude, I literally heard them all roll up in their side-by-sides. I just wanted to come on and say hi. I love you guys. I thank you for the support. But it looks like I legit am being commandeered. And
no worries, man.
I need to go. So
no worries.
Maybe I'll get back on you on my phone when I'm over at the party. And I don't know how long you're going to be live for, Wade. But if we end up at the Polar Plunge, I'll go live from there on your show. Okay, so
works for me, man.
All right, I gotta go. But peace and love. I'll see you soon.
We'll talk to you about it.
Bye.
You know what? He's in fucking Arizona. Yeah. We're in fucking Bruderheim. And he has now popped in more than anybody else near us does. The pop in.
The pop in.
Even my children don't pop in.
Tamara, are you still out there?
She needs a written fucking invite. She'll go hang out with the Sakonis ladies up in Smoky Lake, which means she has to drive right by our place to go there. And does she pop in? No.
No, I just want to know if she still wants a snowblower or not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got an old snowblower in the backyard there that needs I don't know what the fuck it needs. It needs to go away.
It needs to start.
It needs to go away. That's what it needs to do. Just go away. I'm sick of looking at it. It doesn't work. It's never worked properly.
Bloody hours on it.
Mm-hmm.
It just needs somebody that can pull start. Then I can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Not with my collarbone and not with your shoulders.
Yeah, Tamara says she's here. And yes. And still here just dealing with my kiddo. That's Gwen. So that's the name of that tune. So yeah, Bonzi pops in from Arizona for 30 seconds. And people that live within an hour of me, crickets.
That's fine.
And it's fine. The last time I popped in, I told Doe I was pregnant and almost got murdered. So there's that. Well, don't pop in and tell us you're pregnant anymore. You caught us completely off guard. We weren't expecting it because you were such a youthful young virgin at the time.
No, she wanted me to pave the way so I would tell you.
Oh, I know. I know. I remember the day well.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah. And yeah, I remember having to do that with my parents too. And it's not easy. It's not an easy conversation to have.
I didn't have that conversation with mine.
But here we are 12 years later and it's all good.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of dig my grandkids. They're all right, you know, for kids. I mean, I don't like kids to begin with, but they're all right. I deal with them. They're cool.
I don't have any.
No.
Well, I kind of do, but kind of don't.
Yeah, I hear you. That's a shitty situation too. And you got all your Christmas shopping done?
I was supposed to Christmas shop. You were supposed to Christmas shop.
Oh, well, guess what, kids? You're not fucking getting nothing for Christmas because you're neither one of us felt like shopping.
I've done it almost every year. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
You're doing it.
You're all getting T-shirts.
No.
Oh. Yeah. You're all getting T-shirts. Yeah, you do. Mine. No, I don't like kids. I've never liked kids. I didn't even like my own kids. I already know my present.
Mug or T-shirt?
I think she told me, but I don't remember. That's the nice thing about getting old is, Dad, this is what I'm giving you for Christmas. Okay. 3 hours later, you already know what you're getting.
And then you open it and go, I kind of remember this, but I don't
remember. Oh, yeah, right. You did say this, didn't you? Yeah. Fuck. Oh, I just hope they pick out a nice home for me when it comes time.
I don't know if I can find one in Mexico for you.
Or just wheel me in my wheelchair into the ocean and let me try to swim away.
No, that's my gig.
That'll work too. Also, speaking of Mexico and immigration, because we were talking about that, I was on... Oh, it was a Mexican immigration site anyways. And there's a new way Ryan, Sheldon, and I are doing it. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Okay, yeah. That was for me. I thought that was for Gigi. Anyways, a second way to do immigration. You go to Mexico, and as long as you've been down 2 times prior and left legally and everything, it's all good. But you go down, and then you let your FMM card expire, your tourist visa expire, and stay there. And then after a week or 2, you go to immigration and go, I screwed up, but I really want to stay here. And they'll start the process of giving you landed immigrant status. Check this. Even better than, you know how Heather has to renew every year?
Yeah.
Even better, 1 shot, 4 years. You don't have to renew every year. 1 shot, you're good for 4 years. Then you go in to renew and get your permanent residence.
How old is that information, though?
That's brand new, as of January of this year.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Sean.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Wade, Joe, happy Friday.
Thank you, sir.
Happy Friday. How's your
Friday?
It's all right. Still a little scratchy, but yeah.
Well, don't swallow.
Get the medicine.
Yeah, I didn't get that one. I've been on eucalyptus. I got these cool little drops, which they're eucalyptus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, get them from a German deli. Actually, really good.
Keep them away from your pets.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Milo doesn't. No, he's cool. He only drinks beer. So.
Things out there?
Did I miss Bonzi? Is he gone drinking?
Yeah, well, he popped in for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
We're just commenting how he's the only person that's ever popped in to visit us.
And the quads pulled in.
And then the quads pulled up and
Right.
side by side, so they were going off doing whatever.
He's living quite the little experience down there. It seems pretty cool. He sent me videos over the last couple nights, and it looks pretty good.
But, I thought maybe they're coming to lynch him.
Yeah.
When they showed up this time around, he was in the room here chatting with us, and I really thought, oh yeah, they're here to lynch you.
I really, he's like, oh, I don't know if I should answer that. I'm doing a show right now. And I was like, no, go answer the door. Go answer the door. I know what's going on.
I saw it on the screen what was going on. Yeah, so.
Bonzi's like all over the map at the best of times. It's fucking fun as hell doing his producing, but Jesus, love him, Murphy's everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's just, But hey, it's who he is, and that's what makes it popular. And we actually have one of the top views on the Dean Blundell network. So, everybody loves content, right?
Yep, exactly.
Distracts us from our
reality.
Monday to Friday life, right? So you go, you watch the episode, and you say, "My God, this guy's a yard sale." So that's why you tune in. That's why it's he's a yard sale, but he's a content yard sale, and Dean loves it. That's why he comes on Dean's show 3 days a week at times. Because what's he doing now?
I'll do my impression of Bonzi on Dean's show.
Yeah. All 55 minutes of it. Oh well, so yeah, exactly.
That's about it, man. Just eye candy.
So, are you guys doing good?
Good. How's things in your neck of the woods? How's the water levels?
Good. They've come down a lot more. Highway 1's reopened now between Chilliwack and Abbotsford. Tomorrow, the provincial government actually doing something proactive for a change. Wow. They're shutting down the 7. They're shutting down the 1 in the canyon, and they're shutting down the 3. In anticipation, because we're supposed to get like 150 millimeters of rain tomorrow. Right. So instead of having traffic flowing, instead of having people traversing those routes and getting stuck, because last time when those people got stuck up in Harrison Mills, they had to airlift them out by Cormorant, and that was a mess. So to prevent that happening, they're just going to shut the highways down tomorrow, I think starting at 1:00. So it's okay though, because we'll know we're being cut off, right? So
right.
Yeah, you can make arrangements.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know, 500 head of cattle, I think, is the latest number that I've heard that's gone, and all the chicken barns. There was what was that? There was a spice or something, an herb spice that they just finally got right here in Abbotsford, in the ground, first season ever, and of course wiped, gone. So. There's so much devastation out there. So many people that are just losing their shirts. And, now the thing is, because all these people have mortgages, have other payments, everything like that. Well, they haven't been at home, right? So now it's like, what's the provincial government doing? And Justin Trudeau, God bless his stupid ass little heart, he was out here today taking a drive of everything. And, I don't know. But community's resilient, right? It's like what we had in Fort McMurray with the wildfires, people coming together and helping each other. And that's what it's all about.
The worst part about it is a lot of insurances for homes and stuff, it's not covered because it's a
floodplain. Yep, that's right. So they're going to need financial assistance from the provincial
it is a
government.
natural disaster though, so insurance might look at it from that aspect too.
Yeah, hopefully. So but everybody's come together. Even the Castle Fun Park, which is our little kind of gaming center or like amusement park sort of indoors, they're out in Abbotsford, but they were underwater. And oh Jesus, what are you bringing her on for? Jesus.
Oh, because she's stalking me. I figured I'd just let her in the room to stalk me from in person. She follows me to every fucking show on the internet.
Oh yeah, she's
every show.
Both of you.
I was watching midget bestiality porn this afternoon.
What was Jimmy doing in that video? That's what I want to know.
What's that?
What was Jimmy doing in that video?
Yeah. And Gwen pops in and says, "Oh, dude, I like this too." It's like, fuck, I did this to try and avoid you. But it's nice to see Gwen is the only person that took my comments on Bonzi's show literally, where I said clothing was optional.
Yeah. It's fucking
clothing.
There you go. But yeah.
And this is your fiance in the background?
Yes.
Gwen?
What's cracking, y'all?
Hey.
Yeah, it's been pretty interesting the last couple weeks. So, yeah. Carrying on with that, life carries on, I guess. So, more rain tomorrow. Yay, pray for us.
Why does disaster keep following you around?
They haven't. Well, I guess. It's been 4 years.
Fort Mac, it burnt down.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'll move to BC. Boom, it burnt down and flooded.
we have the same pattern. Don't worry about it, Sean.
Yeah.
Our same pattern is every place I've worked, with the exception of 2 places, is gone completely. Every place we've lived together is gone completely. Like both houses, they've torn them down after we've moved on. So
Jesus. Yeah.
We can't get the stains out of the walls in this place. Down it comes.
I think I was talking to Dean. It's the same thing. Like it sucks because with fire you can throw resources, you can throw firefighters, you can throw anything at it. With water, it's just hopefully the sub pump works.
Yeah, you can pump it, but where do you put it?
Exactly. It's horrible.
That's why I said we should load up the shop vac and go to Vancouver or go to BC and take the shop vac.
All
really
it sucks.
good pack.
all
It
of our,
sucks up a basement in a matter of 2 days.
yeah, there you go. all of
Actually,
our, go ahead.
6 days.
Yeah,
6
6
days.
days.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of our
7,500.
all of our firefighters have been out on the prairie too, with their with the firefighting trucks and stuff like that. When they're not in between calls, they're out there pumping water too. So it's been good. People coming together. Like I said, it's what we had in Fort McMurray. It's what we have here. So
That's one thing about community. They come together when they have to.
yep.
And how's Gwen? What have you been up to? Haven't talked to you for a couple weeks.
I've had a rough day, actually.
Why?
Yeah,
That's
well,
not good.
my dog, I don't know what's wrong with him. Like, the vet doesn't even know what's wrong with him. And he's going to be 9 in March. So, I mean, he's getting up there. But, like, he's really wobbly. He can't really stand for a long period of time. Like, he's very tired, too. Like, that could be the medication they gave him as well, though. And then I found out my uncle may have to do chemo. So it was like I got a double whammy today. It's been a rough day.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Absolutely brutal. Dog didn't
Not
eat anything?
cancer,
Or?
that's all I have to say.
Yeah, I know we're going through it too. My dad, he's about 85 years old, and he had a tumor on his bladder.
Oh, wow.
And he went in, he's been fighting this bladder infection for months. And it's not clearing up, and they're trying different antibiotics and shit, and nothing's clearing up. And they finally sent him for an ultrasound on a Thursday. I think that's the days might be
Friday.
fucked up, but they're damn close. It was a Friday.
Friday.
He went for an ultrasound in Fort Saskatchewan, which was right by us. And they called him, or no, it was Thursday he went. Friday they phoned him and said, "You get your ass into the Misericordia Hospital Tuesday morning for surgery. We're going to remove this lump off your bladder." And then they, of course, did the biopsy on it, and it's cancerous. So now he's waiting to go in for another scan to see what kind of course of action they're going to take to get rid of the cancer.
It's not so bad though, because it's bladder, so it's kind of contained as long as it hasn't it hasn't gone through the wall.
Yeah, it hasn't metastasized. Yeah, now he needs a CT scan.
My uncle, it's on his lungs, so.
See, I was right.
Lungs is not bad. My mom just went through lung cancer, and she's still surviving it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, this is like the 3rd time he's been in remission, but it's back now, and they have to determine whether he needs chemo, and that's not until December 8th. So it's pretty rough.
The funny thing about cancer is it never really leaves you. Like, with me, it's been symptomatic every 10 years. It seems to show its ugly head, whether I want it to or not, and it's usually in a different place. But it's an ongoing battle for sure.
It is. Oh, sorry.
Wow, the winner of the Bad Timing Awards goes to you.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's probably just an alert that I changed rooms or something.
It's your Wade cam going off.
It's my alert giving her a false alarm. Wade's now in this podcast. Wait a minute, we got to go over there.
Oh, that's it. Oh, Gwen, that was a good burn. Oh boy.
Ouch. She's getting used to it. Every time I run into her podcast, I wonder if my stalker's here. Even today, Bonzi's podcast, the first comment up, "Oh, I wonder if Gwen, my stalker's here already waiting for me." She was.
Like, yep, I am.
It was a good show tonight, man. We had actually a lot of fun.
That was a good show. Even though Bonzi was pickled.
Oh, fuck. That's like, oh, dude. Just like,
the look on your face, you were so unimpressed.
Yeah, the first splash in, yeah, he was quite the mess. I watched until about 5 to 8, I think, and shut it down at that point.
Did you see? Did you catch the segment where I was talking about my buddy's billet kid?
No.
He's my buddy up the road, like 5 houses up. He's an Englishman, Alex. And he billets for our local junior A team, like your Spruce Grove Saints White Court Wolves or whatever the hell they're called. But anyways, he billets for the Chiefs. He has 2 with him, and I guess the guy Tom, he's a great guy from Massachusetts. You know what I did there? See what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still pronounce it wrong. It's massive two shits.
Massive two shits. There you go. But anyways, he plays defense, and I guess he went to block on Wednesday night in one of the games, and like busted his whole fucking jaw, like the top, like at the bottom. So like they did a CT scan and stuff, and it looks like broken popcorn, like the whole thing. So he's in surgery right now.
Wade can relate.
If he needs any tips on recovery,
Yeah,
give him
drinking
my
through
number.
a spoon or a straw for the next 6 months.
Yeah, 12 weeks I did it.
Yeah, jaw's going to be wired shut when he gets out, and his
Parapliers.
his mom's on his way up on her way up right now from Massachusetts, and
Yeah, I've got a steel plate on this side and 4 nuts and bolts on this side holding mine together from a sucker punch in a bar.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, we have what we call a neighborhood crawl here, so we drink and bounce houses. So I'm going 2 houses up after this to have a fire, and
I thought you were gonna say have a fight.
No, fire.
I'll be next door fighting a neighbor.
No,
Wait up for me in case I need a Band-Aid.
We hang together all the time. We're in this neighborhood, and it's beautiful. It's probably the best neighborhood I've ever lived in, where everybody sticks together and stuff. But yeah, coming to know this kid and stuff. He's 20 years old. He's an overager, so this will be his last year. I think he committed to North Dakota. Just signed his paperwork, and now he's out for the next 5-6 months. So
yeah, he'll be ready to roll for training camp for North Dakota next year.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He might be young enough though, where he's not going to end up with a lot of nerve damage. Like Wade's got center, he can't.
Yeah, right from the middle here.
What'd you do?
Up here, I got sucker punched in a bar fight.
Oh, I hate sucker punches.
Yeah.
Fuck, no respect.
Lame.
Yeah, totally.
So yeah, I got all the side here, and the bar that I was off shift sitting there drinking after a hockey game, and got sucker punched, and the bar in turn put me on workman's compensation, even though I was off shift. They said he was working, so they put me on workers' comp, and which saved their ass because I couldn't sue them afterwards.
Yeah. Crazy.
Right, so.
Well, I guess, well, that's kind of a shitty way of doing it.
Well, you got to, and another thing, he should be grateful he didn't get hit by my granddaughter.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah,
she laid this kid out. Emily is 4'11". She plays pee-wee hockey. 4'11", weighs in at 80 pounds, if that, soaking wet with a knapsack on.
Yep.
This kid that was coming down the ice against her was probably 5'6", 5'7", $175.
Yep.
Just laid him out flat.
Wow.
Took a 2-minute penalty, and went to the box and actually felt shame. She cried. Here's my granddaughter in the penalty box crying. I got a penalty because she didn't mean to hit him. It just happened that way. Yeah, she's 4'7" and 74 pounds.
Oh wow. Well, you don't piss off a woman, man. My
especially when she has a stick.
My newest tenant, Emerald, like she's like, I don't know, 5'2" or something like that, but she will fuck you up. It's like, all right, cool. So
that's why I always have my stalker win rooms with me, because I know where she's at. She's not gonna. She can't sneak up behind me because she's right there.
And it's funny. It's funny because the little women, and I can say this because I'm only 5'5".
Yep. You're dangerous.
We are. We have to be, because we get stepped on, shit on, the whole 9 yards, because we're little, and we're just ferocious. We just have to be.
My friend's 5 foot, and she is so fierce.
That's funny. I've seen so many. You know what? Like, man, Wade, right? Like, you've seen a lot of bar fights, right? But you get in, like, you watch a chick fight, and it's fucking dangerous, man. Like, you're just like,
you better believe it. We're crazy.
Like, whoa.
Yeah. Every bar I've ever
anything and everything that's attached comes out.
Exactly.
Every bar I've ever DJ'd in, every bar I've ever owned, every bar I've ever managed. Yeah. If 2 women are getting into it, I just walked away.
Yeah.
It's because we're crazy.
Go crazy. Why. You wreck a table, you bust a couple chairs, that's fine. That's why I have insurance on that shit.
See, and my thing is, men are stupid. When it comes to fighting, it's just slugging punches, right? Women are just fucking animals. We just go berserk. But men, it's like, okay, punch here, punch there, whatever. And it was so easy when I a couple of times I had to sit in at hall parties and stuff and bounce people out. And at my size, and at the time I weighed like $110, so I was insignificant according to these guys. But then you just drop low, kick out their knees, grab them by the nose, stick your fingers up their nose, and walk them out the door.
Take 'em out the door.
They can be 7 feet tall. It doesn't matter once you do that, because they're stupid. They'll watch your hands. So you get them to watch your hands, and you just swipe, and they're down. They don't think. Men are stupid.
Oh, I know. Come on.
Okay, I'm writing this down just in case. Okay, what was that other part about swiping?
Swipe right.
Left.
Swipe right. Yeah.
Next one. Jesus. Yeah, we've seen some pretty, but I've seen some pretty butchy women that will take you to town and tootle your rear end up pretty quick, you know. Like,
oh yeah.
You been in a bar fight there, Doe? Come on, you got some good story.
Oh, I got a few, but
Hello.
yeah.
O2s. Tell me the O2s story.
Which O2s?
The one you're not
I'm
allowed
banned
in
for life?
30 years later. Yeah.
So we go drinking after work, and then it's a normal thing. You go drinking, and the shift that I was on, we'd go after work and hit happy hour and stuff. And well, this one pig of a man come up, and he's harassing us and stuff. So I finally had enough of him, and I told him basically to back off. Me and my girlfriends are just there, just back the hell off. So I'm outside a few minutes later, and I don't remember. He said something really crass as we were walking back in. So I turned around and I jumped up and I snapped him one. Well, I broke his cheek open with my ribs. All the guys from my work were back behind me and could only see me hit him.
Yeah.
Or didn't see me hit him. They just saw the back of me. Well, he turned around and he popped me one. A good one too. Like my head snapped back. Well, shit. All the guys from work stood up and they're coming over the tables. Now they're coming, right? And I'm standing there going, "Fuck!" And he's like, "You hit me with a beer bottle." I'm saying, "No, I didn't." And I popped him twice more. And then the stupid guy from the door grabbed me, picked me up with my elbows pinned back. I wasn't even like I'm kicking. I'm not even on the floor. Like I'm just. So I reached back around behind me, grabbed his balls for all they were, squeezed and twisted right around till he dropped me. Dropped down, crawled underneath the table, got back to my girlfriend's, and it was 3-for-1 Thursday, I think it was. So
Nice.
Sounds like you were on a 3-for-1, you know.
three Ryes and Coke for $1, right? Let's bang, bang, bang. So I'm watching this fight go on, right? Like shit's flying around the bar. Well, this guy happened to be sitting with, I think it was 6 or 7 girls. So, okay. He swears I hit him with a beer bottle. Well, here they come. Oh, great. This is good. So fists are flying the whole 9 yards, chairs the whole 9 yards. I crawl up over the bar. I run across the bar, drop down, heading for the door. My girlfriend,
I'll be right back. Stretch the story out.
My girlfriend says, "I'm starting the Chevy." So, all right, fine, whatever, right? So heading towards the door. Well, these girls are all at the door and stuff. And it's like, okay, fine. Well, I got to fight my way out of here.
Yeah.
So a couple good shots and
wow.
And I get outside, and it's the outside of this bar is just glass. Like it's a glass wall, and there's a couple pillars on either side. Well, the one girl spun me around. I smacked my head on the pillar, and like, okay, fine. I'm wearing those god awful Peter Pan getaway boots from, the sandal bottom ones that you can't stand in. So basically, I gave her a roundhouse kick, lost my balance, regained my balance. But when I regained my balance, this FBI chick from the other side of the bar just smoked me. And I guess she was with the guy I hit. Mm-hmm. So I went back through the glass. I'm laying there and I'm laughing. The third or fourth drink kicked in, right? And I'm laying there laughing. Well, she picks me up by my shirt and she says to me, "Have you had enough, bitch?" And I looked at her and I says, "You know why he's going around the bar hitting on other women?" And she's like, she's getting madder by the second. And she's, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I says, what the hell did I say? "Because you must be a dead fucking lay." Well, that's it. She's just smoking me. And I'm just laying there laughing. I'm polluted. And I'm just like, whatever. She picked me up again, but this time by both sides of my jacket. She pulled me up and I just headbutted her. So she backed off, blood coming down. And she looks at me. She goes, "Have you had enough yet?" And I says, I swore at her basically in Cree, and she looked at me and she understood what I said.
Yep.
And she says to me something else back in Cree, and I looked at her and I says, "Yeah, well, I can smell your cunt from here." So the fight continued from there.
Yes, this is,
Next thing I know, I'm
you're
flying through the
amazing.
air. I'm flying through the air.
Joe, you are a badass.
I'm laying across the top of a car, getting my head just pounded in. And I looked at her and I said, "I've had enough." And I went, I sat up, and then I slid down the side of the car underneath her, across the back side of her, and just backhanded her right into the car, and just grabbed the back of her hair, and not just grabbed the back of the hair. Went in with the fingers locked in and
Oh
pulled
yeah,
up,
that's
smashed her
bastard.
face in.
Good for you.
Boom.
We're
You
leaving.
are a badass.
That's
We're leaving.
amazing, Joe. I would have never expected that. You've changed my life.
Oh,
Seriously.
we're leaving, and I look at my hands, and they're both just. I had rings back in the day. You wore rings, right?
Yep.
All my fingers were swelled to the point of they got to cut these suckers off. I'm bleeding from all over. I don't care. I'm all scratched up. Whatever.
Yep.
Well, get to the hospital, get up the stairs, and lo and behold, here he is with a rag on his face, and 4 of the girls from the table are with him. So now the chase is on. We're chased around the hospital, get back in the vehicles, go to a different hospital. They follow us all through town and shit. This shit went on till like 4 a.m.
Wow.
And it's
In
like
Edmonton?
I stuck my hands in 2 buckets of ice when I got home and just kept them there and prayed that my rings would come off because my fingers were turning purple.
Oh.
Next day I go to work, and my boss comes in. He looks around. He looks at me. Goes into the pit because back then I worked in a gas station in Lube Bay. So into the Lube Bay he goes, comes back out. He's got this big ass poster, and he posts it in the gas bar. Goes back into the Lube Bay, posts it in there. Under no circumstances is anybody allowed to go anywhere with Doe after hours. Everybody had black eyes, busted lips, missing teeth. Everybody in the shop.
Nice.
Tamara's talking about a story the time you were 15 and came home drunk and gave her a whooping.
I didn't give her a whooping.
I spanked her when she was 16
Yeah, you did for
at
being
mom
a
and dad's
monkey.
house. She was living with my mom and dad, going to college and being a little bitch. And so I went over there and I spanked her. Turned her over my knee, spanked her.
In front of all her friends.
In front of,
Boy.
yeah, behave. She's been good since.
That's the question that, I run into a lot of kids because there's a lot of kids in the neighborhood, and you can tell like the good ones from the bad. You're like, okay, he's a lot of fucking work, blah 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 blah. So you always ask, the first question I always ask the parent, hey, do you beat your kids?
Maybe you should.
No. Maybe you should. Is what I'm thinking. I will never say it, but
I say it. I don't care.
There's nothing wrong with hands-on parenting as long as it stops at a certain point.
Yeah.
well, that's it, right? Russell
Yeah.
Peters did a good thing. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Beat your kids because he's Indian, but then he was hanging out with a white kid and mouthed off his dad because the white kid mouthed off his dad, and his dad whooped his. What do you say to me? And it was a great story. If you go on YouTube, search up Russell Peters beat your kids.
Yeah.
Great one.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
At some point, like I think Tamara and I, between I think it was 16. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tamara. 16 to 19, we didn't talk to each other. Very rarely did we talk to each other. She was going through that whole. I'm trying to be an adult.
Yep.
In a bad way, though.
Oh yeah, the bad kid. Yeah. No, she was telling the story of her whipping 12 people in a bar, Tamara. That was. Damn, Joe, you changed my life. I seriously wouldn't.
Well, I've always been scrappy because the junior high I went to was Catholic, and we had Protestant on the other half of the field. So J.J. Bullen on one side and Steel Heights on the other. And then, of course, if you went to the mall, there was the third junior high. So it was all a territory thing, right? So you used to scrap for territory.
Tamara,
It's Christmas beer.
lying is not adulting.
Put her on here.
Stop lying. None of us are actually trying to fucking be adults.
Put her on here. I think it'd be.
I've sent her the link. I told her to jump on. But she's only if we're talking about Bonzi's 3 balls. She's infatuated with his 3 balls. I don't know what that's about.
He's oh my god. I was part of that. I'm part of that group chat. And we said no way, no way, no way. Sure enough, he got in there and it was like this in his bus. He was taking the photo and yeah. I told him he's got to go see a doctor. He should have gone see the doctor a long time ago. But
yes, he should have. Sheldon, it didn't work. Log out, log back in. I'm gonna punch you. Boom, there. Try again. Some people, it works. Some people it doesn't. No, we were talking about fighting. I think the only fight I ever came out on top of was in Hay River, in a bar I had up there. And
Hay River, wow.
One of the natives was being a jerk off, and I turned around and just absolutely smoked him right in the mouth. And he stood there staring at me, and I pulled my hand away, and his tooth was lodged in between the last knuckle here.
Oh, shit.
Right in my hand.
Ow.
And I looked at him, and it hurt. And I just, oh, fuck. Yeah. If you want this back, and I'm tugging on it, and I can't get it out. If you want this back, you'll meet me at the hospital. I'm going now. They had to literally give me about 8 or 10 needles to numb the entire area. And then the doctor was virtually standing on my hand with pliers trying to tug this fucking tooth out.
Yep.
And that's the exact noise it made when it came out.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Sheldon, turn your lights on. We can't see you.
One second.
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
I got a really bad story, and I'll say it quick.
It's real broken on this website. Okay, 1 second.
There we go. So my new tenant rolled in, Emerald, and she's got a 12-year-old Shiba dog. So those tiny little things that
Shiba Inus,
yeah, it's crazy, man. The thing's so fucking hyper. Anyway, so I have a canopy on my Dakota, so I'm teaching her not to stand up at the window while we're driving, right? Because she could, fall out or whatever. So I call it a brake check, or you give that, right? So the dog gets a little jostle and stuff. So we're in the garage the other night, and she's like, because they howl a lot, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, what the hell? So I grab her jaw and I open it up. She's fucking missing 2 teeth.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's so mean.
So she's convinced that because I brake checked this dog, all the dog's teeth are falling out. I'm like, this is really bad.
You could be right, but no, that's not so easy.
And it's the 2 fronts too, so there's this hole now.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Did the whole tooth come out, or did they just break off?
No, the whole thing.
Okay.
Both whole things. Oh yeah, and they're only like little tic tac things.
Yeah.
Right? Little tiny teeth, because she's a small dog. But yeah, they're both missing. I'm like Emerald, your dog's missing 2 teeth. And you're like, she's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, it is, dude. Look at this. Oh fuck. Yeah. So
now it can just pant.
Yeah.
Through the middle.
Oh, gotta text my neighbor here. Yes, I'll be over in a while.
This is my son Sheldon.
Oh, okay.
In the dark still.
He's kind of a mushroom. He likes sitting around in the dark.
Kind of a fun guy, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll try reloading. 1 second.
Oh, no, you know what it is, Sheldon? Turn the video on, or the camera.
Yeah, that happened to me. Remember?
Yeah, your camera's probably shut off, Sheldon.
Yeah, because you can do this, right? And I'm still here, but yeah. Yeah. I thought this was the most pain in the ass program ever, but I'm kind of actually liking it.
It's not bad. I played with the one you guys were using, and I don't know. I'm used to this one. I started with this one, so I just kind of
StreamYard was way better because you can add a lot more photos and videos to what I call the spank bank. I throw them in, the spank bank. And
yeah, you have a spank bank.
No, you put them in their categories and stuff like that. I like that. But I've just gotten recently into the share. Is it this one? Play local video? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can like. Let me watch this here. Where is he? Yeah, great. So I can actually show a video. It's pretty cool. I think. Can you see it, Wade?
Yeah. It's just.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
I like that. Yeah, I like that because we can still talk over it. And if I'm playing a video, Greg can't see it if I'm playing it, if it's in the bank on the right, but
Yeah.
if it's loaded there, he can see it fully and still talk over, right? That's the problem, and that's what we hated for so fucking long.
Okay, and then you have to take it down. I can't take it down from my end.
Yeah, I took it down.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, that's cool. I like that. I wasn't aware you could do that in this program. See, that's good to know now.
So you can go. I think it's 1, 2, 3. So second in from the right. There's a tab, play local video, so you can basically share anything. Did you see this?
Yeah.
That's what I did last week with the music.
Yeah.
That's how I bring in my videos. Is the same way, right?
Did you see the JT Miller?
I think when we get everybody to buy in, we're really hard to team to play against.
Is everyone buying in right now?
Wow, he should cry.
Oh, the whole Canucks Nation is just like losing their minds, given we just lost to Columbus again. There he is.
Little Stone Boy is here. Hey, you turned your lights on. It's that switch on the wall that goes up and down. It doesn't control a room in Germany. That's actually your lights, dude.
I think that's the camera.
If you don't have your webcam plugged in, it doesn't work. So.
Oh. And you're the tech guy too.
Yeah, you were giving me tips. Remember?
Yep.
That's about as dumb as that time I had to drive all the way from Edmonton up to Alberta, Saskatchewan border. Not Prince Albert, but up toward. Hey,
Lloydminster? No,
north.
Oh shoot! Is that on the 881?
I don't even remember. No, it's right on the border. Anyways, I had to blaze all the way up there because Trooper was playing, and the sound system that I installed wasn't working after 2 weeks. I blaze all the way up there, get there, turn on the EQs. Everything worked fine. So then I went to the local store there and bought some plexiglass and covered everything so they couldn't play with any of the fucking buttons anymore.
Just put a lock on it. I did that too. Yeah, don't fuck it. Because you always have the bar. Yeah, this could go louder.
Yeah, exactly.
There's like 18 different things and it sounds like
Cold Lake. That's where it was. Cold Lake.
Oh, Cold Lake. Yeah. I've lost many a night in Cold Lake. I almost took a job in Lloydminster at what was it, Country 99? Or no, it's Goat 106.1 Goat.
Yeah.
I almost took a job there. It would have been cool. It would have been a cool opportunity and could have springboarded me from there. But I had a good thing going where I was. So
Lloyd doesn't need a disaster.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be with CBC.
What's that? No. I do freelance for CBC. So
okay. If
they can't, because resources in media as a whole right now are just like fucking second to, like, it's garbage, like, right? Mm-hmm. CTV comes out here and Global will ship a camera and a vehicle, but CBC won't often. So I will go out, film whatever, get a 20-second clip that they can throw on the 6 o'clock news or the 11. Dan Burritt is a good buddy of mine. He anchors the 11 o'clock news at CBC Vancouver. So he'll always message me, hey, you around, you out, what are you doing? And I'll clip up something and send it to him. They can air it, and then they throw me like $100. So for an hour's work, why not? So
yeah, exactly. Pocket change.
Every penny counts.
Easy money.
That's right. Yeah, can't pay for things with the buttons on my underwear. So, and there's a lot of holes going on these days. So I'm waiting for Christmas, baby. Sheldon, you know this as a child. Socks and underwear. That's what you get every year.
Wait a minute.
Hey, I offered to send you
as an adult.
You were like, no.
Yeah, as an adult, yeah. Don't be in a hurry to grow up. That sucks.
I'll still take socks and underwear. It's great.
100%. I think that's the only time I actually go and get underwear is Christmas time. So
I can't afford the underwear he likes.
Oh
yeah, no shit.
$65 a pair.
Oh, you got to get those Gitch ones the Dean has. Oh, I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm doing that, aren't I? Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing that.
I'm doing that. Yeah. It's the drinking.
Just cup the balls.
Yes. They're comfortable as hell though. Oh my god.
What brand?
Gitch.
GITCH.
Yeah.
So if you go to edsfineimports.com, they're on there, the Gitch brand, and here, I'll do it again. There you go.
It lifts and separates. What will it do for Bonzi?
I don't know, man.
Oh, dear.
It'll lift, separate, and contain.
I
don't know. I told him, go see a doctor, buddy. Like, that's not right.
Yeah.
You should not have 3 seconds. That's a lump. I told him
that's a
lump, not a
lump.
testicle.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Okay, this has been going on 6 weeks, and we are still discussing Bonzi's balls.
Bonzi's balls.
I know.
Now we're talking about his redneck life. Like, oh my God, he fits right in down there.
He'd fit right in down here. This is how we live out here.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
Arizona.
So when he comes
we
up,
don't, but the neighbors do.
I think he's going to come here first, unless he goes to Locks. He's either coming to my house or Locks. But when he goes up there, I'm going to fly up to Edmonton too. So I need someone with a couch, and Flair, I think, is like $69 out of Abbotsford. So if you could pick me up at the airport, that'd be great. Somebody.
Oh yeah, Gwen will be there.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
We'll try and make it so there's not a podcast, so she isn't stalking me.
We're gonna have a road. Yeah.
Well, he has to be at
Locks
by the 13th.
Yep.
Because let me work this out here. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to be actually at the airport on the 15th, the night of.
Okay, I'm gonna go online right now.
Because I have to pick up Wade.
My flight comes in at what, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
9 p.m.
9 o'clock on the 15th.
When do you leave?
I leave next Friday.
And you come back on the 15th?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm just on Flair right now.
Yeah.
We're from Abbotsford.
Yeah, from Abbotsford to Edmonton. Doe can pick us both up at the same time. Then you can just crash here.
That'd be cool.
We'll pull out the air mattress and pump you up.
Hey, I'll give you 3 minutes to cut that out.
No cat allergies though, eh?
No.
Okay,
dog allergies?
No.
Human
dog
allergies?
Nut allergies or dog allergies?
Any allergies?
No.
Okay.
Good.
One adult. Let's see. I'm just checking out right now. Carry on.
You checked it. I'm gonna make Sheldon.
They can't fly. They don't find anything.
Why am I here? I'm not good with the internet.
I don't know. Like, what's that on your face, though? I gotta agree with Tamara. What are you doing to your face? Like, what is all that shit?
That's gross.
That's like 70s porn gross shit, dude.
Oh, he's got the. What are you doing with that? What are you doing with your life? Oh boy. No. When
What's
they
her
say
name?
November, don't do November.
What's her name?
Did you raise any money for prostate research?
No.
Then shave it off.
Shave that shit off, man.
Yeah.
See, at least mine's styling, man.
Well, it's old. That's why.
I mean, if I shave the rest of the beard,
No,
there we go.
you.
I'm just searching Westchester. I'll look into it and I'll get back to you. One way. There we go.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I've seen like $69 worth of tickets. So.
Yeah. There's a guy that left today for Cuba, and he bought his ticket about 2 months ago. Paid, I think he said, $600 or something.
Wow.
Direct from Edmonton, and he went and looked today for a ticket for his friend for the same flight. Was $1,800.
Wow. Yeah, Shane Woodford, a guy I used to work with, he took a flight and it cost him like $1,400 or something. Like,
yeah,
Jesus. So.
My flight return was $657 to Puerto Vallarta and back, and that included a big sack of luggage.
$557.
$557.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, it looks like
that's right.
15th is $181, so I'm probably driving. So there you go.
Still cheaper
for that
to fly.
price. Yeah.
Still cheaper to fly.
Yeah.
Gas is $1.41.
Oh, I'm only single vax, so I can't take a flight. That's right. There you go.
Oh, we don't want you around here. No, I'm kidding.
When's your second shot due?
Anytime I guess I want to go get it.
Might want to think about doing that.
Kind of thinking that I'm on the fence right now. Especially, okay, tell me for a minute that Lindley's shit is not as a result of the vaccine. Convince me.
No, I don't believe it is.
I don't believe it is.
No, he was vaccinated in June.
Yep.
June,
And
July,
that's when I
August,
got
September,
my
October,
last
November.
vax.
That's 5 months ago.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Bonzi stuff.
Doe and I were vaccinated back then as well.
Yeah. Jen, my ex, she got not Guillain. Bronzy got that. What did she get again?
Moderna?
Shit. Sorry?
That's what we had. We had
Moderna?
Moderna.
No, she got both Pfizered. Oh no, she got her first Pfizer and then developed hemolytic anemia. That's it. Like 2 weeks after, 3 weeks after. So like that's where your body doesn't produce enough red blood cells.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's had 2 transfusions now. Something else. Can't remember what the other one was. But too coincidental. Too close. Too coincidental. So I'm like,
It may have been another underlying issue, and the vax may have just brought it to light. That's what happened with one of my friends. She found out she had ovarian cancer after she had her first shot. And yeah, like if it wasn't for the shot, they would have never known she had ovarian cancer.
Well,
Wow.
an ovarian cancer too, unless they're looking for it, it's not really painful.
Yeah,
right.
I know.
It could just show up as cramps or like your monthly cramps or whatever, and it can go uncharted for a very long time until it is at the point where.
If you want all the news and all the facts and all the information on everything that's ever gone wrong with these vaccines,
Go to
jump onto
Google.
the Canadian Beaver.
Yeah, right. Dude, I got my tag yesterday. It was beautiful, that asshole. Right on, you stupid son of a bitch. Good luck getting sued by Pfizer after you tell everybody his wife's dead
Yeah,
from the
no shit,
vaccine.
And
Holy
she's
shit.
not dead.
No,
It's one thing it's one thing to say that in a group chat like this, that yeah, so and so's wife's dead. Yeah, she died from the vaccine. Boom, end of story. This is it right here.
Yep, 100%.
But to print an article and publish it on a huge news website because everybody thought it was real, only to be debunked and found out and caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Digital fingerprints, man. Sheldon, you know this. I tell everybody, fuck, man, stay the fuck off the internet and be careful what you post.
Actually,
Yeah.
Sheldon, you'd be interested in reading that. I'll send you the link. I think I posted it on my Facebook. You'd be interested in reading the backstory on how they caught or figured out who the guy was that did this story with the digital fingerprints on the advertising connected to the digital fingerprints.
Is that the same one you sent me the other night? Because I read that.
Yeah, but it kind of breaks it down.
That was off
Crazy, man.
Blundell.com, right? Or
Yeah, no, it was a different one.
It'll be on I think Blundell's got a copy of it on his website, though.
I think I also posted
yeah, I saw like a breakdown on there. It was pretty neat.
Yeah,
It
is. Those guys in
People don't
Europe.
realize that.
Yeah, but
people don't
they
realize
had the guy that Dean is writing his blog about. They had him on Dean's podcast, and he broke it down in simplistic human terms, so a sidewalk slug could actually understand what they were doing and how they broke everything down to figure out who it was that actually posted the fucking story.
Yep.
And it's actually really incredible how deep it goes to get to the bottom layer.
I read something about, I'd say 6 months ago, that all the bullshit about the vaxes, all the fake information out there is basically 6 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It started with 6 people. And it just links from website to website, taken out of context. And
Vaccine.
Well, it's like that circle jerk we used to do in kindergarten, right?
Yeah.
A lot of this is just like that, where I whisper in Gwen's ear, the blue duck ate the brown frog, and you're not allowed to repeat it. And then she in turn whispers what she thinks she heard into Sheldon's ear, who in turn whispers into Glassy's ear, who in turn, yardstick. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So by the time it gets to Doe, the story is 10 purple ducks living in a swan's nest on the east side of a north-facing slope of a roof. Yeah.
With a yardstick.
With a yardstick. Yeah.
That's why, unless I hear it from the horse's mouth, I don't believe it.
Tamara's got a spare room, I guess.
There you go.
Which is good to know because we might be homeless soon anyways.
You too? Me too, man. Yay, mortgage payment. Woo!
Fuck the mortgage. Fuck the taxes. Who cares anymore? Fucking, you want this pile of shit? Come get it. We're going to babysit Lachlan's dog. No word of a lie. Locke phones me a couple days ago. They're putting the dog in the kennel.
Oh, God.
They want to get the dog used to it because they're going to have to bounce out every second or third weekend type deal, right?
Yes.
And so they want the convenience of this kennel's right by their house. Instead of trying to find people to babysit their dog and shit like that, which can be tough to do. I know, being a dog owner, we go through it every year as well.
Yep.
So he phones me. He says, honestly, Wade, the first thing that Deb said when we left your place was, I don't want our dog at their house because their dog's going to fucking wreck their place by chewing it all up.
That's Milo.
Hey, Milo.
Hi, Milo.
Aww.
Get a job, you lazy fuck.
Yeah.
So anyways, Locke's wife's biggest concern was their dog was going to chew up our house. And it's like, Locke, no, I don't care.
Oh, yeah, because they got a puppy, right?
Yeah, they got a puppy. They got a silver lab puppy.
Nothing they could chew.
Yeah,
I've gone
we've got
through how
nothing they
many?
can chew. Yeah, we've gone through how many dogs in this house and Sheldon. And, I mean, Sheldon was probably the biggest chewer of
That
them all.
mustache. Booyah.
I can verify, yeah.
Turn your mic up, Sheldon. But keep your
But like
camera on.
Cats and dogs, we've never not
I
had
can buy.
any.
There he is. Now we're all deaf. Thanks a lot for that, Sheldon. Right on. Yeah.
No problem.
That's not what they mean by shout out, you idiot.
That's awesome. What
Yes,
did she say?
Tamara.
Do you have Burger Baron?
Yes, Tamara,
Yeah.
we had Burger Baron for supper tonight. and it
No,
was
I had a
abso-
bag full of grease and regret. This is what I ordered.
It was absolutely hideous.
We call that a Baconator from Wendy's.
No, this is worse. Everything was
like-
deep fried.
Oh.
There she is.
Oh, there she is.
Right on.
The other
Yay.
brat in my life. Hi, Tamara.
Best brat.
I have no money.
I
Throwing that out there now.
got your grand dog here too.
My grand dog. Hi, Molly.
Molly,
Aw. Is that Black Lab?
No, it's a
She's
pit bull.
a Rottweiler Shepherd.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Milo's
Okay.
a lab pit bull.
Yeah, she likes to shit on the carpet.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only after,
TMI, Wade.
only after he's had 2 Bud Light.
they always go for the carpet. You know, it's
Go
because
kick his
it
ass.
reminds them of the grass outside. They always go for the carpet. Cats
I don't
will
shit
eat
on.
their
I don't
dog.
shit on the carpets in the house. Have you heard the stories about my wife and what she does to people that shit on her?
No, I took her to the vet and they just said she's an asshole and she just doesn't like long grass or the snow. So
Oh, there you
I
go.
get to deal with this.
Poor Milo. When we were in Fort McMurray, it would be minus 30, 40 below. And Toby, our white shepherd husky, would be outside. Yeah, no problem. Tooling through the snow. Milo would sit on the inside of the glass patio door
Yes.
and just look out the window. He'd look out. He's cool. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't. Yeah, I just want to see you guys. We're good.
And she won't pee if she's out there by herself. You have to be standing outside or she will not go.
There's a
Sounds
heard an
like
interesting
she's
story about
reverting.
that today, and why animals will wait for you to watch for them to go pee. Dogs especially, because they're a pack animal, and they genetically traveled in packs through the years, and there was also always another dog to watch their 6, as it were, and that's what the dog is waiting for you for, is to watch their 6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why she watches me when I go?
I used to wipe
Yeah.
your ass, but
Yeah,
I
the
never
door
watched you
opens
go.
up and hey, look cool. Can I not poop in peace? Thanks. Fuck dog.
Actually, with ours, I've always trained them when they were little, and I'd use the words "go pee," and now I can pretty much command her to go pee. And if she stands on the deck and looks at me, I go, "Nah, you're not coming in until you go pee." And then she reluctantly
Her
goes down
ears
the
perked
stairs.
up. Don't pee on my bed.
Oh,
Her
boy.
ears perked up when you said go pee.
Uh-oh.
No, not now.
No.
Maybe it's the mummy voice that I use. Go pee.
Don't
I'll
listen to
be
her.
right back.
Oh.
I'm gonna go pee.
Just encouraging it. Yeah.
Everybody's leaving.
I do have to go pee, actually. Now that
Well,
you
you
think
go.
about it.
You go ahead and go pee.
Are you drinking out of a road cone?
Me? No, it's
Oh, THC
Ooh, where'd you
bottle.
find that?
Cool.
at Plant Life.
Are
At my
back
place,
folks
and
doing
it's-
marijuana?
It's a sparkling blood orange. It's pretty good.
Nice.
And what is that?
gotta
What's
get
the
me
THC content in that, Tamara?
In this one, 2.5 milligrams, just enough for me to go night night.
And how much? What's the other one? The CBD oil.
CBD, there's 2.5 as well. So I'll get the munchies and then I'll go night night.
So not enough CBD to do anything to you.
No.
I
Because I
gotta.
think the pills I was taking, they were 2.5 milligrams of THC, and what were they dose? 10, 12, 15 milligrams of CBD.
I don't remember.
That's going
They're
back a few
garbage.
years. And I'd take one, and half an hour later, it's
Yeah, Yeah, I take a 10 milligram CBD spray before bed so that I can sleep.
I close my eyes.
Nice.
I don't remember you ever having
Your
problems.
child needs
sleeping.
drugs, Wade. Your child needs drugs.
It's true.
Well,
I got on new medication too.
Yay!
you haven't
Yeah, I'm
met her mother.
smiling today.
You haven't met her mother.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I got a CBD cream that works out really well for like muscles and everything like that. We picked it up. I don't know what content it is, but it is a CBD cream.
I have a THC rub and it works really well too. Yeah.
I have that Mary Melds. Mary Melds, I believe, is the brand name of it. I don't know what the content is, but it works great on muscle aches and strains.
I have Lachlan
Except
Cross's
Yep.
beer.
It's so sticky.
What's the percentage of that shit, Wade?
I have Lachlan Cross's beer.
Not
I'm
very
using it
high.
to drown my
No,
sales. I
it's
don't know
like
what it is.
Diet beer?
4%. That's a get off my lawn.
Four.
Yeah,
Maybe
I kick
2.
people out for less.
Four
Yeah, that
and a
was
half, I
left
don't know.
behind for free.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
It was left behind. I was keeping it cold and in storage for when Lachlan come to drop the dog off. He'd have a beer here and stuff like that. He brought it when they came the other
I want
day
to drink
for
with Jimmy, man.
a dog date, and
Did you
he
see
left
his
it here.
video last night?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got sent around to everybody.
I don't think I can drink with Jimmy. I can't keep up with that little fucker. I mean, even in my prime when I was a raging alcoholic, I don't know if I could keep up with that little fuck. Like that little shit can drink, man.
I probably could.
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
might.
know, Shell. He's a
I could
4
too.
foot tall midget that drinks from a funnel.
Yeah.
You know, it just
I
jams
could.
a funnel down his throat.
What are
Don't
those
you
called
remember-
again? Beer
Don't
bong?
you remember me turning the
I've never drank from a
the
funnel,
Eskimo's
but
horn
Yeah.
into a
Yeah.
beer?
Yeah, I
I'll
do.
find a picture.
Beer
You know,
bong with the tap.
You ever really want to learn what your children are about? Go to a Calgary Labor Day football game with them, where you spend the night at their buddy's house.
It was fine. We were
You're,
fine.
you're sitting there.
What did you
I'm
do? What's the
53,
backstory?
54 years old, something like
We're
that at
fine.
the time, and Tamara and her buddies are all in their 30s, early 30s, and we get there and they're fucking gone, just
And you
in
got
the
the
basement,
grandkids.
just fucking gone. And I got the grandkids. It's like, so I came
That's
to
why they
Calgary to
brought
go to
you.
a fucking football game and
That's why I didn't go.
babysit.
St. Peter's,
it
obviously.
wasn't me.
Yeah, St. Peter's and the Elskimos.
Yeah.
What is that,
See-
Shell?
What was that, Sheldon?
It wasn't me. Not me.
No, it wasn't. It was me.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
What are
boy.
we talking about?
Well, Sheldon just held up something and said, "Wasn't me." So I wanted to know what it was.
Oh boy. So,
False
speaking of
paternity
Calgary,
test.
do you remember that girl that trampede?
Yeah, yeah.
hmm
She came up to Fort McMurray on her little vivid.
Stripper tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking tragic, man. Fucking. I was so drunk. We had we were out with Rock 97.9 that night. Had the Driving Force guys, our sponsors, and we were all sitting there drinking, just shit faced. And she walks off the stage or goes to go down the stage. I walked over and I gave her a greatest, biggest hug on the planet. I was like, honey, this is not for you. This is not for you. Of course, everybody's laughing their guts out because it was tragic because this poor girl knows no idea how to, Oh, I don't know why I went there, but probably the booze is helping. Anyway, moving on. Next.
Poor choices made on alcohol. Where do we start?
Oh God, fuck, help me us
Yeah, the
all.
list goes on there.
Let's see.
How do I count the ways?
I did a 50 milligram
It
gummy
wasn't
the
that
other night,
bad.
and that was. Oh, you watched her too?
Not stripping,
Oh, okay. Oh,
but I
that
saw
was
the pictures.
the dumpster. Oh, you did. Oh,
The
yeah.
Just
the dumpster
50
fire.
milligrams, Glassy. That's it.
I did 50. And I'll tell you what, I was like this. I was like, holy shit. It was good. Yeah, and it helps with my cough too. So.
That's
'Cause,
good.
like, yeah, I can't smoke weed. It sucks. Like, I smoke the biggest. I got the purest stuff right now. So many of my people here have cropped out from outdoor. It's fucking lovely. We had the best summer ever for that. Unfortunately, the rest of the province was burning, but I'll stop now.
No, you know what? I've never made any dumb decisions on alcohol or drugs.
Really?
Yeah.
Your ex?
Hard to believe
I
I was
find I
sober
get
for that shit.
smarter when I smoke
It's
weed.
funny because it's true.
That was a good dig.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Tamara.
that was good.
You know what?
I woke up sober and got divorced.
It's funny because Tamara slags her mother more than I ever do.
Mhm.
You be nice, or I'll make pork chops with mushrooms.
And you thought I was lying.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
We don't eat pork in this house anymore.
No.
for the 8 years I was married, that's the only meal we ever had. Pork chops doused in fucking mushroom soup.
That is the cheapest, welfarist meal on the planet. It is disgusting.
Tried
In
for
her
8
defense, she
years
was
in a row.
learning to cook. And she
Yeah.
didn't know what a vegetable was, so
Who's that?
Still doesn't.
My ex-wife.
Oh, still doesn't? Oh,
Hmm.
that's unfortunate. Did you eat your vegetables?
I do.
Good.
I do. No pork though.
I got broccoli in the
Yeah.
fridge. I don't know how
Yeah.
to cook.
You steam it, Sheldon.
You steam it.
I
You
ate a
buy what's
vegetable.
called a colander or colander. Is that right?
Colander.
I throw it on the
Colander.
microwave. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Don't boil them. You boil the nutrients out. Pro tip.
well, actually,
Or you can put it in a bowl and just put a little bit of water in it and cover it with saran wrap and put it in the microwave.
I ate a
we'll
vegetable
steam
once.
it
I
that
chipped
way.
my tooth on the
I'm
wheelchair.
not a big fan of microwaves.
What are we talking about?
you can do a layer of a little layer of water and cut up your broccoli and just do it in a pan on high in the water for 6 minutes. Shut the pan off and let it steam.
Mhm.
Can you write
Do you
that
want me to
recipe
cook your
down,
broccoli,
Chris?
Sheldon?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to write this down actually. Shit.
He didn't even know how to get his camera on earlier.
And
His life's a
broccoli.
mess.
Paper.
Broccoli is good for your dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any dogs, but I know.
You want one?
No.
You get Sheldon to
I'm good.
babysit for the weekend.
Yeah, Sheldon, you want to come over to my house next weekend and babysit and stay here for the weekend while I'm gone?
I'm off work, so sure.
You can. We're going to Hinton for a hockey tournament. Watch my kids beat the shit out of some other kids.
Fucking Emily, she's rock, man. She's
In
rock.
Hinton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody
Kill
goes
her,
normally
that
to
child.
Hinton willingly. Nobody goes to Hinton willingly.
Should have had
It's
that
like
hit
white
on
court.
video.
Fuck.
Never
Like
mind
white
the
court.
crying in the penalty box. Should have had the hit on video.
It was a clean hit.
It was. She
It
fucking
was a very clean
racked
hit.
that kid, man. Proud of her.
Body contact.
Yeah. Fuck.
I could live in Athabasca, man. I think that'd be a cool town. I
Too
like
cold. Too
Oh,
cold.
I can speak Athabascan.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Liquor
you just
store.
don't know how to talk Athabascan?
Liquor store.
Where's the liquor store, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, sweetie, you're passionate.
Terrible.
I'm just playing with your balls. No, honey, it's the liquor store. You're passionate.
That's the
I know.
oldest joke on the planet.
Yeah, I know, but it still works in today's society.
It does because the new generation doesn't know that one.
That's right. What was that other comedy group? Beer. Oh, fuck. Beer something. Two native guys. Beer Run was one of their
You're
routines.
not going. Stop it. Can you hear me?
Absolutely fucking hilarious. I can't remember who they were. Carry on.
No.
Why? What's dog you doing?
Oh, it's Cat.
Oh, he's
Cat.
graybeard. Oh, how old is he?
She's 10.
Oh, she's 10. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Aw.
Here, I'll show you my Milo.
Shits on the carpet.
Oh, is that because of age or just does it?
No, she's an asshole.
Oh, okay. This is Milo.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh.
That's my Milo.
Get a job, you lazy hound.
Ah, fuck. I pay him in kibble.
There you go.
Kahlua. Stop.
Aw. There he goes. He's waiting for me to get off here so that he can go outside and have a pee. There you go.
Speaking
Why does
of,
he just pee on the
I
carpet
need to
like
peace
Molly?
out here.
Okay, we'll
So do
see
I,
you later,
actually.
stalker.
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll see you on the
Wade.
next podcast there.
Yeah, we'll see-
Yes,
We'll
See
see you
you guys on
Monday
the
at
next one.
Blundell's. We'll see you Monday at Blundell's place.
Sounds good.
Wait, go on Bonzi's Instagram and Twitter tonight because I think there's going to be like this redneck fucking party and I think it's going to be amazing.
I'll check it
What?
out.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for
Okay.
stopping in, Gwen.
Bye, guys. See
We'll
ya.
talk to you.
Hey, Gwen.
I'm going to peace out. Tamara, appreciate that. If I need a room, do you have a room? You got a room?
I got 2.
Fucking A, right on. I'm there. So
Who
cool.
moved out?
My brother.
And that left with.
So
well,
I
guess
have
Like this
So I
one
have-
right here.
Which one?
No, the other one.
No, my other one. I have Emily's down in the basement, so I still have a half a basement with a bedroom set up, and then Jack is back up now in his room, and then Dutch is only here 2 weekends a month, so that's our spare bedroom.
Nice. I just rented all my rooms out. It's fucking. My mortgage is like $50 a month now. It's fucking lovely. Nice. Yeah, I'll
Couldn't
fist
get
bump
anybody
that.
to rent out
I'll
here.
fist bump that all day long.
I can't handle fucking roommates, so our mortgage is full pop.
Yeah.
My insurance
Beautiful.
paid mine off.
Yeah.
Nice. Right on. All right, I'm gonna go. Sheldon, rock on, Doe. Much
See you
love.
later.
We'll see you next Friday. Wade, always a pleasure. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, I don't know about
Tomorrow,
next
nice
Friday
meeting
yet, Glassy. We got to test the old interweb down in Mexico.
I'll run it.
Let's do it.
There you
Maybe
go.
I'll send Tamara the software. She can do it.
Don't ever drink the Bud Light in Mexico. You'll get killed. Pro tip.
No, I drink Soul in Mexico, man.
Oh, Soul. Yeah.
Hugo, can you bring me some more vanilla and some of those coffees?
Merry Friday.
Can't bring any coffees. They're in glass bottles now.
Can you bring me some vanilla?
All right, I'm out. I gotta go pee. Rock
Okay.
on, guys. Much love.
Take care.
See you later.
Vanilla?
No, now it's like a family reunion in here.
Yeah, it is. I suppose I could do the vanilla, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
'Cause-
should be able to. That'll be because you're only
Yeah.
bringing back one for us.
Yeah, no. Well,
Do
I
you
can
need
bring back
vanilla,
a whole.
Sheldon?
Sure.
No, they
I'll take
changed the coffees last time we were down. Like the last time when I
They
drove
don't even have them
back,
in glass bottles anymore. They don't even make it.
They were in cans when I drove, and that was 3 years ago. And then when we were down 2 years ago, they changed them all to bottles with.
Yeah, I have like a little plastic bottle
Yeah, no, these are glass.
These are glass.
of the vanilla. I mean,
Oh, the
Oh,
vanilla,
the
yeah.
vanilla,
The
yeah.
vanilla, we can. That's
But
not
the
a problem. It's-
coffees are glass bottles with almost like a Snapple top to them.
They don't even
won't
make
even-
coffees anymore. So
They
I
won't
was on
even pressure.
I was on Dante's website here the other day, and they don't even make the coffees anymore.
Can't get anybody to pick the beans.
No. Well, this is like Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanksgiving.
That's all I
Easter.
need.
Hey Sheldon, you got a day that works for you, buddy, or what?
For what?
For our Christmas present?
Christmas present.
Oh my God, nobody remembers the Christmas present.
I do. Now.
We talked about it yesterday.
Was it
I have a
yesterday?
memory of a goldfish at this point.
Apparently,
I'd have to go back in my.
it was
my
either
history.
yesterday or the day before. I don't know.
I don't remember. We'd have to go back in my history on my phone chat thing. Because I thought you were doing it for Gigi.
What do you guys want for Christmas and birthdays and shit? Like, what are you doing for Ryan for his birthday?
Same thing I do every year.
Food.
Yeah, shut the lights off and pretend I'm not home.
Yeah.
It's like Halloween.
I need some ideas because holy.
You make food,
So
I'm
do I.
there. I'm there.
I don't need anything for Christmas, so that's easy.
No, neither do I.
Perfect.
Well, that's not true. I need a bar fridge, but don't do that.
You don't need a bar fridge. You're not going to be here.
Yeah, what do you need a bar fridge for? We have one,
The deck.
but Darcy won't give it up.
You don't need one for the den.
And the deck.
You don't need one for the deck.
And the shed. One in the shed.
One in the shed.
It's Canada. It's half
You have an
the time
outdoor
winter
fridge
up there
already.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have to let this dog out so she doesn't.
Yeah. Don't say
Yeah.
it because it'll happen.
I know. You want to
There
go
was-
outside?
Janice bought this thing for her dog, and it's like a door like a door. How do I explain it?
Taser.
No, like the plastic boot mats. It's like that. It's big, and it comes with a scent pad and grass on top. So she put it at her patio door because she has a rescue from Mexico, and this dog just figures that. She
Well,
can
I
go
think part of
anywhere.
it is the kids have been giving her more table scraps than usual too, so her tummy was upset. So I think that has had a bit to do with it
Yeah.
last night. So And I think I'm going to start kenneling her at night because she's getting old. And I'm tired of steam cleaning my carpets.
Where does she usually sleep at night?
Darcy made her a bed on the floor right next to our bed with about 17 pillows and a blanket, and that's where she sleeps all night.
No, just bring her to bed with you at night.
Well, we do.
And she does it in the room?
In the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because usually they won't go where they sleep. Well, she isn't.
Yeah.
She's doing it in the hallway.
She's
but
not. She's going to the hallway, but
yeah, if you
yeah,
put up
I think
a
she
gate
was
where
just not feeling good.
Yeah.
You stupid dog.
Yeah, too much table scrap.
Die already.
As long as you spray the areas down with vinegar,
Yeah,
soda, and then vacuum,
yeah.
and that'll destroy the enzyme, so she won't go back to that same spot.
No more. Got it?
To poor baby.
Where is she? There she is. Hanging out on my bed.
She just wants to be by you.
It's Rule 11 in our house. No dogs on the bed.
That was the number one rule in my house until Darcy moved in.
I'd be real concerned if there was a dog on my bed.
You can have a dog on your bed. She's right here.
Please no, please.
No, the cat's not allowed in the room and the dog's not allowed on the bed. That's the only two rules.
So when do you have to be in Hinton?
I think we're leaving the same day as Dad. Whatever that Friday.
So next Friday?
Yeah. I think. And then I think we're either coming home Saturday night or Sunday. I'm not sure. It's only like a day, I think. So. Right.
She's played in this tournament before, hasn't she?
It's not for Emily, it's for Dutch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Emily played in that tournament before in Hinton.
She played in one in Edson right before lockdown. So like they played their games, we came home and they shut everything down.
Yeah.
Like the day after we got home, everything was shut down.
And how's Dutch doing in hockey?
He loves it.
Yeah.
His coach his coach asked him who the best player in the world is, and he said, I am. Not, Wayne Gretzky, Connor McDavid. I am. So, that's pretty
confident.
Cute. And what's Jack doing?
Time. No.
Yeah, he's grounded. He asked to go back in to do some gymnastic stuff. So there's nothing really until January. And then there's this golf camp, and that doesn't start till January either. So right now he's just, telling people to suck on their mom's milk makers. So
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you thought about Taekwondo for him?
Yeah, but he's also, well, not recently, but at the beginning of the year, he was fighting. So don't really want to give him some extra moves to use.
No, but it'll teach him discipline.
Yeah, it was more so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I would. It's kind of a dink.
Might be good for him.
Yeah, I'll look into it. We'll see.
If you get a good sensei that teaches them the proper respect for the fighting and so forth, and if they do get into some form of trouble at school where they were in a fight or something, the sensei takes them out back and kicks them in the ass type deal.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe I need to start beating him.
I know a lot of parents like the one that's in Londonderry Mall.
Yeah.
And they have like weekend Saturday morning and after school classes available. I just don't know what the time frames are or what the cost is anymore, but I think they're still doing it, and they start from like kindergarten age up. So I know some kids who have had off the charts ADHD and aggression, worse than Jack will ever have managed to control it better.
Yeah.
Because they're taught technique and they're taught discipline that you can't do this without receiving this. Right?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm going with that. It's self-awareness is what he'll learn from that.
Yeah, I think his thing is like his lack of impulse control. So he's either like with his hands, with his words, everything. And so we're dealing with that right now. He's my special little guy.
And that's why mommy has new meds.
Yep.
That's why this daddy still drinks.
Little turd.
Damn kids.
Yeah, they got their shots today.
How are they doing so far? How's the arms feeling?
I don't know. Her grandma's so.
Oh, yeah, that's right, too. They're with Lila. That's right. You told me that.
Yeah.
Oh, good. She's a medic.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. No, they went there right after, so. Yep.
Tomorrow they'll probably be sore. Did they get Pfizer, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll go invisible.
Hopefully.
That's what happened to me after my first shot. I went invisible for 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, they had their shots. Emily has a game tomorrow night, so hopefully it's.
Hopefully that 5G kicks in before a game starts.
Yeah. Well, she's playing the same team now 3 days, or not 3 days, 3 times in a row. So tomorrow, Wednesday, and next Saturday, I believe. She plays the same team 3 times in a row. So.
There'll be some animosity built up by game 3, baby.
So they're $10.
Emily will be out there just pounding.
Yeah.
Crying in the penalty box, feeling shame.
So I talked to her coach, and she wasn't crying because she got the penalty. She was crying because we took pictures of her.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then she told the coach, "You tell my mom and my grandpa to stop taking pictures of me in there." So, yeah, I got in trouble.
Oh, well. Maybe I'll have to show up to a game without the camera one day.
Yeah. Yeah, they had their shots, and Emily's just losing her shit. She can't, and she's just working herself up. She's losing her shit. So Lila had to physically hold her legs, and I had to hold her arms down, and they gave her the needle, and she just she's like, finished, and she's like, "Well, that wasn't that bad. I did pretty good, hey?" And I was like,
Fuck.
to the point, like, she scared Jack. Jack had like tears in his eyes because his sister was so upset. But I did pretty good, huh? And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, sure,
maybe next time we try it
here.
Here's a gold star and a ribbon.
She was like Sheldon with bugs.
No.
Here's
I like that with vaccine needles too.
Perfect.
You're not like that with vaccine needles, are you?
Sometimes.
How are
Depends
you when
on
they
the
take
day.
blood?
It depends on the day. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Screaming pansy sure still fits.
It does.
Yep, it does.
Well, I don't think Bonzi's coming back for his polar.
No, I don't think so either.
I think he probably fell in the pool.
I think they drowned him. I think they took him out and lynched him. Pretty sure.
Maybe.
Pretty sure. Let's check the old Instagram. No, there's nothing on Instagram from him either.
Maybe he's dead.
No, he's dead. We'll go with that.
Or the cold water shocked those 3 balls and went, killed him.
No, he's got nothing there. I'll call it. Time of death, 9:43 p.m. Edmonton time. Greg Bonzarelli was sadly taken at 9:43 by a group of Arizonian redneck Trump supporters that found out that Bonzi was vaccinated.
Took him on quads.
Took him on quads out into the desert and left him to die. He's survived by his lovely dog Tucker,
who now owns a
50 or 45-foot Prevost bus.
Oh God! All right, I'm gonna go take this dog outside.
All right.
Okay.
How could this have happened?
We'll talk to you later, sweetie.
Thank
Bye.
Okay, bye.
She gone. Bloop. I heard a bloop. Somebody trying to get in. Oh well.
It wasn't
It's
me.
funny because I watched this all happening on this screen here, and then I look over because I have the other computer beside me. It's delayed by a couple seconds, and I saw Sheldon do this big hand wave, and I turned and looked at the other monitor, and his hand wave went by again. It's like, what the fuck? It's really confusing.
He's following stars. Star tracing.
I'll take $1 of what you're on, please. So that's your new office chair, huh?
Yep. New office chair. It's very comfy. I like to sit completely off to the side and not actually use the backrest at all.
Why?
It's comfy that way.
Really?
sure?
Or is it broken?
It's not broken.
Okay.
It's just I sit weird.
That's weird, man.
Very weird.
That's weird. I hear a dog at my door.
Yeah, she's
pacing.
Yeah, she's pulling up the carpet.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Well, that's okay. Well, we might not be here when you get back, but that's all right. We'll leave you there. It's been an hour and 45 minutes that we've been on. I think it's time to shut it down.
We've covered nothing.
We've covered nothing. Nothing was solved.
Nope.
Nope, nothing. It was productive.
Other than I'm scrappy.
You're scrappy. I'm pissed off at London Drugs. Sheldon, what are we solving tonight? We've done absolutely no work on this podcast at all. Well, Sheldon's got a good broccoli recipe now.
Work is force times distance. I don't know what we can do with that, but
I don't know either.
That's physics.
Well, no, we found Tamara a temporary roommate twice.
Mm-hmm.
Glassy for a couple days and Sheldon for the weekend.
So
when did I agree to this?
About half an hour ago.
It's on video, you idiot.
God damn.
It's time stamped on the video. Way to go, dumbass.
Yeah, next weekend you're at Tamara's.
This keeps happening.
Maybe Tamara will take pity on you and leave you just stuff that you can warm up in the microwave.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah, because your sister can cook.
Cans of beans. Meals. They say don't put them in the microwave, but you can.
I wouldn't. At least not my microwave.
Yeah, exactly. Well, God only knows what's been in there since when we go away.
I don't want to know.
No, neither do I.
I just know that I keep replacing them.
Mm-hmm. So we've solved no issues at all.
We made no enemies or friends.
We made no friends. We made no enemies.
How was your week, Shell?
It's more or less boring. Same old, same old.
Caught up on work or still working?
Caught up-ish. I'll never catch up. There's no catching up.
No, there's no catching up because the minute you think you're starting to catch up, somebody breaks something.
Yep.
And in the same way. Oh, we're getting caught up.
Or another project has started.
Yeah. Oh, look, we're getting caught up. Oh, look, there's 3 car accidents right there. Fuck, well, I'm going to be busy tomorrow.
Or you fix everything and then there's oh, he's fixed everything. Let's break 3 things. Yeah.
Yeah. What if we do this to that and this? What happens then?
We had an upgrade at work. They upgraded the cash registers and some bits of the programs, but now they don't communicate with each other. And when I opened up the till, it's like, okay, well, there's the buttons that I need, but they're all on the wrong side of the screen. So now it's kind of geared for a left-handed cashier, not a right-handed one. So I have to look at the buttons constantly and like keep reading subtotal, not total, to tell customers what the amount is. And they're like, well, how come it's $21 on here and you said 20? And it's like, oh shit, it's because I'm looking in the wrong spot. What do you mean you're looking in the wrong spot? I said we upgraded. I keep explaining to customers, sorry, we've upgraded the system and now nothing works.
Oh no.
What
You're
making all sorts of noise.
I'm just sitting back and moving my microphone around and I'm relaxing. I'm just chilling out, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. So yeah, that's about it, man.
I guess so.
Done nothing. Nothing really much more to say. I don't know if we're going to do a podcast next Friday or not. We'll figure it out as time goes by.
I hope Ryan gets some good results out of his stuff the doctor has him on.
Actually, I just got a message from Ryan. Well, not a message, but a post. They finally put him into a bed. He's been on a stretcher in a hallway in the hospital for the last 2 days. They finally got him into a bed. He's strict bed rest. He's not allowed out of the bed at all. His wife is going to be able to come to see him tomorrow. And he's hanging in there. So,
Is he at? I wonder if he's at the same hospital she works at.
oh, she works at a nursing home.
Okay, so he's not.
No. So that's the state of him. He jumped on Dean's pod this afternoon, and he's in good spirits and shit, and just grateful that they caught it in time, because another 48 hours he'd be dead. So yeah, that's what's going on there. So we'll I touch base with him every day just to see how he's doing and shit. So
yeah, I hear Kahlua howling in the distance.
Yep, that's all she does. She wants out, and I keep telling her, you don't have the right fur, because she's just going to come back as a clumpy mess.
And she doesn't care.
It's wet out. And icy, actually.
Wet and icy. Ice and wetty.
Well, it was raining this afternoon for a while, so.
Yeah. Not as bad as the other day when driving through skating rinks, curling rinks of ice. Fuck.
It didn't get that bad out here. I don't know how the fort was. Was it icy?
Fort wasn't bad.
Fort's not too bad. It warmed up enough to melt everything, so it should be good.
Yeah, you get into the south portion of Edmonton and then west of Edmonton, and it was just glare ice. It was a skating rink.
I've heard horror stories of South Edmonton. Yeah,
fortunately I stick to the industrial areas, so even though it's a skating rink, it's all professional drivers on those roads for the most part, and we're all doing 10 miles an hour.
Downtown 10 miles an hour is normal. Yeah.
Yeah, but making our way, whereas you get on to 50th Street or 75th Street, guys are still zipping down there at 75, 80 kilometers an hour. It's okay, I got four-wheel drive. I'm fine. Yeah, well.
You still got the same tires as I do. You're not fine.
Still got to stop the same way. The only thing four-wheel drive allows you is to take off in a straight line. That is all. If you can get moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been stuck in a four-wheel before.
Oh, I've sunk four-wheel drive, so it's not a problem. It's quite fun, actually. In the mud, up a mountain, maybe,
Front lawn.
Front lawn. Yeah, wherever. Yeah. It's just four wheels more to dig out of the dirt.
Jeez, can you hear that? I just went to pet her.
Oh, I thought you were pulling her legs off again.
No,
I thought you were throwing her down the stairwell with that sound.
Maybe. Might sound better.
We'll call that Plan B. Okay, I'm out.
All right.
Good night, Sheldon.
That makes two of us.
Yeah.
Sunday?
Me
Sunday
too.
supper? Sunday dinner?
All right, sounds good.
Okay, we're going to have a can of beans in the microwave.
Right on.
Okay,
and
bye.
broccoli.
And broccoli.
Oh, yeah. We'll be making friends then come Monday.
Yeah, beans and broccoli. What could possibly go wrong at the office on Monday?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
All right.
Okay.
See you later. See you in the kitchen.
See you in the kitchen. Is there any coffee in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have some.
All right. You do that.
Okay, bye. Boom. Just like that. Oh. You're back. What do you want?
I don't know.
Oh, you came back.
I didn't
Why?
did it.
Yeah.
I didn't did it.
I punted you, and you came right back.
All right,
What
fine.
do you
I'm leaving then.
What do you want? She's gone now. Is she really gone? Yeah, she's really gone. Okay. So that's it. Another Friday night of Bitch Night. I think it's going to be the last Bitch Night. I think from now on it's just going to be an after party. We'll get that rolling. We'll do Bitch Night another night. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play by ear. I have no idea. No idea. Just, it's one of those things, man. And like I said, next week, I don't know what's going on yet. I haven't figured that out. I'll figure that out when I get down to Mexico and get set up. And I'll be staying in a big 45-foot fifth wheel trailer. Really nice trailer, too. All to myself. All to myself. Be living like a king down there. Looking forward to it. Not looking forward to leaving her here on her own. I wish she would have come with me, but she can't get away from work, and I'm going down there to kind of work and shooting a wedding and shooting a fishing excursion and shooting some family portraits on the beach. And I guess it is work, but it's good work. You know, it's work in paradise. It'd be an hour and a half north of Puerto Vallarta, little fishing village on the beach, real Mexico, not tourism Mexico, but real Mexico. So it's just a gorgeous area of the world that everybody should experience at least once in their lifetime. And Dawn and I have been lucky. We've been down there 14, 15 times now. And it's tranquil, it's quiet, other than the roosters and the dogs. But those are noises that you grow used to, and they don't bother you. The random gunfire, you get used to it. The odd bullet whizzing by your head, just shake it off, carry on. When you pick your camera up off the table at the restaurant you're dining at, and underneath it is 2 magazines of bullets loaded up for an AK-47, you just pop the battery out of your camera and look at the guy that dropped those bullets there and go, if I could fit these in here, I'd take some really nice shots. And you laugh, because you're pretty sure that even though he's the lawyer for the governor of the state of Nayarit, you're pretty sure that he's cartelled up. It's part of the family, as it were. But he's a good guy. And I say that because I don't want to go up in the hills and get shot either. So he's a good guy. And Sheldon's right. It's only a flesh wound. You get over it after a while. You know, they heal. The flesh wounds do go away. What can I tell you? So we'll see. Maybe next Friday. I'll jump on Facebook for sure. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do it on this platform, but I'll do some Facebook Live stuff from the trailer. I'll see if I can get an inexpensive card down there. I know that cell phone down there, their plans start at $20 a month for unlimited everything. You can call anywhere in the fucking world for the most part for free, all for $20 a month. So I might just kind of toying with getting a card because I want to keep in touch with Mom. Dad's going through some troubles, so I want to keep in touch with Mom, and at least she has a way of getting a hold of me where she can get a hold of me 24/7 instead of just when I'm at the house or when I happen to be in a restaurant that has Wi-Fi service and stuff like that. So we'll see. It might be a worthwhile $20 investment. And if that's the case, if I do go that route, then I'll be shooting some live stuff from the beach and shooting live stuff from the wedding I'm shooting, and just bouncing on and shooting live stuff, kind of giving you a lay of the land where I'm at and why don't I love that area so much. I think that's kind of where I'm going with this trip down there, my free time. I think I want to share with you people out there why don't I love it so much. I mean, Sheldon's been down there, and I know that he really liked it. And now that he's 27 years old, not 15, probably not the ideal area for him because it's not a party area. He wants to go down to Mexico. He wants to go to a party. So he'd end up in Cabo or Porto or someplace like that where you can party. Guaybiros, La Penita, La Colonia, Los Ayala, the 4 towns kind of interconnected together down there that we go to. Not much in the way of partying. I mean, if it's a party, you may make your own party, but just, it's not that 20-year-old gang party. It's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy it. Sheldon can't confirm, though. He's still watching. It's good on him. He can't confirm. He'd probably go again, even if not to party. Well, son, if you had a passport, you could have come with me this time. You could have. Just pay your own airfare. That's all you need to do. Everything else taken care of. Food. Yeah. You can eat down there for $100 a month. Booze, $2 a beer in the bars. $2. Well, not even 20 pesos, 200 pesos, 20 pesos a beer. What's that work out to? Let me get my handy calculator, and I'll tell you exactly what that works out to. So we got 20 pesos done. Boom, $1.17 a beer. $1.17 a beer. And you can drink all day on about $20 Canadian, and be gooned at the end of the day. So, and tequila, they hand that out like water where we're at. So, yeah, you want to goon it up? Not a problem. Cheap. Cheaper than borscht. Cheaper than borscht for my Ukrainian friends. Anyways, I'm out of here. It's been 2 hours. It's been an hour and 58 minutes too long as far as I'm concerned tonight. But I didn't do a cast last week, and I got shit for it. It's amazing, you know. I didn't do a podcast last week. I told you at the beginning of this. Got home. Was run down, beat up. It was a tough week. Wasn't feeling it. Watched Bonzi's podcast. Went to bed. People crapped all over me. Oh, you didn't do a podcast. How come you didn't do a podcast? You should have done a podcast. Well, here I am. I did a podcast. I will try. I'll try to do one next Friday as well. Even if I just touch base over Facebook. We'll do something. We'll figure something out. I don't know. We'll go from there. Anyways, on behalf of myself and the Wild Rangers of the Yucatan Peninsula, have a good night. Have a good weekend. Nobody had anything to bitch about. So, there was no bitching to be had. My phone's buzzing and binging over here. My dog's clawing at the door. I gotta go. We'll talk to you later. Peace out, people.